Last May, the Resident Advisory Board talked about how frustrating it is that people living outside of their neighborhoods did not see their communities as valuable. This video was created to showcase their feelings. Welcome to our neighborhood. You think you know it, but you don't.
Waited quite a while to get into housing, and we finally got into Samuel Elliott, and I'm raising my now 11-year-old granddaughter. But before we got this stable housing that was affordable for us, we were basically in a boarding house. Now I know that that's not the worst thing. There are people that are living in shelters and on the street and whatever. But without this affordable option, I really don't know what kind of housing we would be in.
Low-income housing helps me manage my finances, have what I need, have food, run my car.
Well, it allows me to know exactly where I stand financially each and every month.
Living in stable, affordable housing allows me to live on my own independently in an apartment. I have 4.5 years sobriety, and I'm still getting on my feet.
Well, one of the things that it's allowed me to do is that because I have physical limitations, is that I have the freedom now to walk to the hospital, to walk to the stores, and even though it's a little different than a big difference from West Brattleboro, once I got acclimated to being here, it's just so much easier for me to get around and to do things on my own and remain independent.
It's hard with me working a lot, so especially being a single parent and all.
I'm 67, so I want to give back. So I feel sorry for families when they go to soup kitchens and stuff like that. And that's the people I take upstairs and give them bags, and we give out food the third week of the month, and stuff like that. So we do help them out. We try to. The soup kitchen itself, we feed them 4 days a week, so that's nice.
Working together and seeing the same kids every day, there were families that we found that were in more need of others.
How we can get the community together and get like a small little block party together, or like a community.
We have a couple programs here in the community. For one, in the summertime, we run a breakfast and lunch and snack program. It's great. It's for everybody in the community and outside of the community.
We have opportunities for creativity, such as art, and also I'd say child bonding, community. A lot of kids play in the playground every day. We play kickball, baseball, softball, whatever you can think of, we play it.
Fun things going around, like field trips and block parties, and just getting used to new neighbors. Art class. Art is his favorite. He gets to doodle, he makes stuff, and then he's happy to bring it all home.
And the lunch program is also helpful to people that, their moms are working, their dad are working, both their parents are working, or their legal guardian is away, so they get something to eat, and they get to eat with other kids too.
They have bingo games here in the afternoon. We have bone builders for those of us that need to keep our bones strong.
I'm extremely fond of Lois's exercise classes on Tuesday and Thursday. It's very nice to be able to just go upstairs and have twice a week exercises there. She's very good at it.
Taking a little course on chronic illnesses, and that's right here at the community center. And I like to go on the little trips that they plan, for day trips. Some of them are very interesting.
A wonderful Friday morning coffee hour, which sometimes has programs, but just as often as not, we sit and talk over coffee and goodies to eat and things.
Don't really like to socialize, but ever since I've come to Moore, I've been here for 4 years, and I just love, absolutely adore the people here. They're kind, they're very helpful. I've grown so much being here.
the playground is definitely a big bonus.
Everybody here was nice to me when I moved here. And growing up with not only just my sisters, but other kids who are also younger than me, I had to learn how to be nicer and more considerate. So
Here is that we seem to all get along very well. We have good fellowship one with another. We're there to help our neighbors.
Many of the things that we just do are not big important things, they're just the things that make life easier and more pleasant.
The safety of the secured entrances. The residents here are very kind-hearted and friendly, and there's a great sense of camaraderie among us, which makes living here more enjoyable.
I love the setting. I came from living in the woods, so this is very rural, lots of trees and birds and brooks and such. I had a change in household 2 years ago when my grandson came to live with me, and there was a big change there, and housing was more than happy to take care of it's called reasonable accommodation, and they helped me move to a 2-bedroom in the same complex gratefully. And so that's made a big difference.
I don't have access to a car and I don't drive. So a little big thing is that the bus system for the town comes right directly in here and picks me up and transports me to anywhere I need to go.
I would say living close to people my age and also my family. It's very convenient that I live right down the street from my school. So
It just has a real secure attitude and atmosphere of being a very safe and secure place for all of us, and it's just really a very blessed place for us all to be.
The people who lived up in West Brattleboro couldn't believe it when they got over here and found out that it being right across from a big shopping center meant that they could go shopping anytime they wanted to. And we have pizza places and restaurants and all kinds of commercial things here that they frowned on in advance, but once they got here and started using them, they're very glad that they can get to them pretty well.
I love living downtown because we're accessible to a lot of local stores, boutiques, the cinema, and a lot of local government agencies and other nonprofit organizations that are helpful in my life.
Although in my neighborhood it's clean, it's nice, and I mean there's a lot of funny, energetic adults up here, people to get along with.
Well, it's peaceful. We're not a threat to anything in the surrounding areas, and most of us get along fine and live closely together in a tight-knit little community.
I've actually told a lot of few people of how I grew up here, and it's a good place to live. It's a good neighborhood, located near schools and stores.
It's a pretty secure place to live. I've never felt unsafe living here. And for me, that is almost the #1 thing. You want to feel safe where you live. The people are nice. The staff is overwhelmingly nice.
I would tell them put their name on a waiting list because they can't get it in a hurry, because people usually stay here until they have to go to a nursing home or a hospital or something.
I tell people all the time, it might take a year or two, but I waited 18 months to get in here, so I've been here 4 years, so I like it.
People that have asked me about it, put your name in, put an application in, never mind if they tell you it's going to be a while, just do it anyway so that you can have access to being here. And of course the very best part of it is that it's affordable, and we need affordable housing, and this is the blessing of it all. We don't have to worry about our rents going up and down all the time, or not being able to pay the heating bill or the lights. It's all just so inclusive, and it's all income based, which makes it just a wonderful thing, especially as we grow older.
Nothing to add.